I'm Rosa, welcome. So we're doing the last readathon in this apartment. This readathon is going to be a little bit different. First of all, I am starting this on a Thursday. We are doing the readathon until Saturday night. Not too late because I have to get up early Sunday, so it's a bit of like a chill readathon, just want to say. Like, tomorrow as well, I have a lot to do. I won't be home all day. I'm going to a concert, so like that kind of vibe. But I still wanted to do a readathon. I want the main focus of when I'm home to be reading, because it'll be the last possible readathon in this apartment before I move next Thursday. So I had to do something, right? I just did. I had to do something. My TBR is looking like this. This is very colorful, and that was not on purpose. I have feelings about this. I'm just saying. We have Malice by Heather Walter, which is a retelling of, what's her name? Maleficent, I think, where the princess actually falls for her. Then we have The Midnight Library by Matt Haig, which I believe is a little bit, it's about a woman who dies and then she is in a library where basically like every book, or maybe there are doors or something, she's given the chance to undo her regrets and try out each of the other lives she might have lived. I'm guessing through books, and that's why it's called The Midnight Library. So it's, you know, in that kind of genre, whatever that is, I don't really know. Literary fiction? I don't know. And then lastly, I have Bunny by Mona Awad. I just realized as I started saying her last name that I've never heard anybody pronounce her name. So that's on me. And this, I don't really know. All I know is it says we call them bunnies because that is what they call each other. Seriously, Bunny. I think this might be horror-ish. Blending sharp satire with fairy tale horror, Bunny is a spellbinding trip of a novel from one of fiction's most original voices, and I think this is also slightly weird. So we're in for a good one, an interesting one, especially with these two. A bit out of my comfort zone as well, so it'll be a time, you know. And then the fourth book that I'm currently reading, I'm reading on my iPad, so I'll just get the cover up very quickly. I'm reading Until I Get You by Claire Contreras, which is a sports romance, a new adult, think like college, stalker as well. So it's a romance, but there's another plot. It's a bit of a mystery actually. Like I'm 30% into the book and I don't know who the stalker is. I have no idea. Well, I have an idea, but I don't know if I'm right about it. But I kind of feel like I haven't, like it wouldn't make sense if it wasn't that person. You know what it's like that? Yeah. So those are the books that we are reading. Don't know if I'll manage all of them, but I will give it my best shot. I will do my best. And I've decided not to pack anything for the next 2 days. So I'm giving myself a little bit of a break and I will deal with the consequences on Monday. These are gonna get packed on Monday though. So it's a whole progress when you have 650 books. Like, it's a lot. Yeah, so that's the plan. Tonight, reading. Tomorrow, I got a little bit of work, and then we're gonna read until I go to the concert, and then when I come back, we're gonna continue reading, and then the entire Saturday is just gonna be reading. So wish me luck. We'll see how much I manage. I might do a little bit of a palette cleanser in between the books with a graphic novel, for example, Saga Volume 3. I've been dying to read that, but undecided on that. I'll show you guys a little bit of it if I do decide to read it though. But I almost want to say let's get started, but then I remember that my apartment looks like a mess right now and I literally have no idea where to place the camera in my living room. So yeah, that's a thing. Let me show you actually. So this is the living situation right now. We got 6 boxes right here plus some small book boxes. Another 2 over there with plenty of book boxes on top. And then another 3 over there with some clothes and some other stuff. And it's just, there's a lot. And it's like taking up a lot of space in my living room right now. So yeah, I'm looking forward to just unpacking everything and feel like I'm actually living in something not equivalent to a mess. But we're just not there right now. We're just not there. So that it just is what it is. I literally have no idea what I'm trying to do right now, but it's not working. So this is the weirdest angle. I put you on my bookcase because it's empty, but like I look very short right now. So that's the plan for now. Let's have some fun with it. I am standing on my toes, so I'm gonna make this very quick. But starting out with finishing Until I Get You because I'm already into it and I like it and I can binge it, I think. So that's the plan for now. Let's get started. I just learned, hold on, that Owlcrate is doing an adult fantasy book box, but with just a book, like Fairy Loot is doing. I need to know more. Can I have more books? I want more books. More special editions? Are they gonna do stenciled edges? That's very exciting. Yeah, and they're doing book only as well for their main sub, so, and also for their middle grade sub. Exciting. Anyway, let's get started. Let's get started reading. I got sidetracked. This book just took a turn, and I would like to take that stuff I said about the synopsis being written from the stalker's point of view. I would like to take it back. I don't think so. I'm scared. I am scared at this point. What the heck is going on? What? What? I have never seen this before in my life. This is interesting. Very interesting. We gotta continue. I'm not gonna lie, I was a little bit scared that the book I had started was slightly insta-lovey and all good vibes the whole way through. I mean, with the stalker situation, you could argue those are not good vibes, but in the relationship, at least, between our two lead romance partners, whatever, I was a little bit scared that it was gonna be good vibes the whole way through. We're fine now. We're fine now. There's drama. Okay, I'm getting what I wanted. It's all good. So I'm actually really enjoying it. The only thing I have to note on this is that there was a little bit of an insta-love situation at the start. And the writing is like, I wouldn't necessarily call it choppy, because if I think about a choppy book, or like a book with choppy writing, I would be thinking of like Leg's Edge, which for some reason had a lot of like, it's first person and then it had a lot of very short sentences. This one kind of does this, like it also has, it's first person and it has two points of views, but first person and has a lot of short sentences, but for some reason it just kind of like still feels flowy. So at the start I just had to get a little bit used to it because I do like longer sentences, I think, but I've gotten used to it now, and it doesn't actually feel choppy, even though it has a lot of short sentences. So that was another thing I wanted to note. We're good with it though, like I'm really enjoying it. Definitely very bingeable as well, although it is a romance that is 450 pages. A little bit on the longer side, but it's a dark one. There's another plot than just the romance. There's also dust in the air. Fine, we're gonna ignore that. And the romance is in two phases. So there's like, at least from what I've read so far, two parts to the book. The one where they start out meeting and then 3 years in the future. So they're about like 25 right now, and I'm really enjoying it. I actually thought for a second that we started out with them being 18, and then with her background story, it does not really make a lot of sense. And then the now would be 21, but she specifically said that she's 25, so made me feel a lot better. Also with her background, like everything's just kind of like falling into place, you know? So I'm really enjoying it. Until I Get You. I forgot the author's name again, I'm so sorry. But anyway, it's a little bit past 2 a.m. and I'm really tired, so I'm gonna go to bed. Before I do the next reading update though, I will finish the book. I think I'm missing like 120 pages, so I'll read some of it tonight and then tomorrow when I get up, and then I'll get ready and stuff while I read. So if that's even possible, I don't know if it is, but I'll do my best. So the next time I update you, tomorrow, hopefully I'll have finished the book. I don't know. I got so tired that I had to slow down with my reading because my eyes just couldn't focus. So we'll see. We will see. I also have a moving box. Hold on. I have a moving box on my bed that I forgot about. I don't know. This is a whole process. It's fine. But just like moving boxes everywhere in this apartment. It's so sad. It's fine though. I'm gonna go to bed. I'm exhausted. So I'll see you guys tomorrow. So it's like 5 p.m. on Friday. I managed to finish Until I Get You, which actually I really enjoyed. I think I want to like give it like 4.2, something like that. It did have its flaws, so it wasn't perfect by any means, but I had a good time with it. It kind of gave me what I wanted, so I don't know. I had a good time with it. I will say though, the whole stalker situation was, first of all, it would be very triggering to some people, so just keep that in mind. But also definitely look up on trigger warnings. But because there's some detailed things explained at some point that are very uncomfortable. But other than that, the ending, the whole climax of the stalker situation was kind of over with very quickly. And that was one thing. But like other than that, I really did enjoy it. So I think the next book that I'm starting, however, not until I'm back from the concert, is going to be Bunny. And I'm gonna read so much of this, hopefully before I go to bed. So I want to reach at least page 200 before I sleep tonight. I'm really behind on my reading plans. Malice is like 450 pages. I might have to swap it out with something else, but I don't really have anything else because all my books are packed, so like I don't know. But yeah, that's the thing. So otherwise I'll bring a book that I'm reading on the ferry on my way to Copenhagen Sunday, and I'll finish the whole readathon like Monday or something. It just kind of hit me while I was sitting getting ready and stuff that Malice is like 450 pages. I usually set my max page per book to 350 for readathons, just because you don't want to get stuck on the same book for too long. This is like 360 or something, so that's fine. But like 450 or even more than that, that's a bit much. So we'll see about that one. It could also just be like, let's see if we get a feel for it, and then if I don't, you know, if I know that it's gonna be one that I'm not finding super bingeable, I might like push it for next week. But if it turns out that it's actually super bingeable to me, I might just, you know, do what I can do. But Bunny is up next, so we're gonna have some fun with this, although I'm a little bit nervous. I don't know. All I know about this one is that it's weird. Samantha Heather McKay is an outsider in her small, highly selective MFA program at Warren University. In fact, she is utterly repelled by the rest of her fiction writing cohort, a clique of unbearably twee rich girls who call each other Bunny. But then the bunnies issue her with an invitation, and Samantha finds herself inexplicably drawn to their front door, across the threshold, and down their rabbit hole. Doesn't really say much, does it? Like, it really does not give anything away. Okay. One of the most pristine and delightful attacks on popular girls since Clueless made me nod and cackle in terrified recognition. As someone who was definitely not a popular girl in school. Oh, jeez. Yeah. Hopefully. It's like Mean Girls with added menace. We'll see how it goes. I think anything that tries to take down popular girls is kind of automatically a little bit of a plus in my book. I don't know. I don't hold a grudge, but maybe I do a little bit. Anyway, there's a man walking outside with a helmet on. Oh, he's delivering food and he's confused. Something always happens when I sit here at this window. So much drama outside my window. Not door. Well, that's a door too. I gotta go, so I'll see you guys later. I'll see if I can remember to do a little bit of filming while I'm gone. Oh, he's definitely lost. That food is not theirs. Anyway, I'll see if I can remember to film just a little bit while I'm gone. Obviously no sound from the concert because copyright and all that, but a little bit of footage, hopefully. So I'll admit, I forgot to film while out. It happens sometimes, but it's currently 10:30. I'm home and I'm starting Bunny, and my background is so depressing. I don't want to talk about it. I'm thinking we're gonna use yellow and pink ones only, just because, yeah, and then a dark academia bookmark. So I don't know what for, but I'm only gonna use those two colors. I think that'll be fun, right? Yeah. So just ignore the other colors. But I'm behind on this readathon, so I'm pretty sure that what's gonna happen is what I said earlier today, that I'm gonna drag it out and then finish it completely on Monday. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. So we do have like 3 more books to read. I'm pretty sure I can't finish this tonight because it's still like 350 pages. Or 370 even. So we'll see. But also I'm a little bit nervous about it. But let's get started. Let's stop this. Whatever I'm saying. Let's get started reading this. I'm kind of nervous. I'm not gonna lie. I'm kind of nervous. So desperately hoping that it'll give me horror vibes though, because I kind of need that right now as well. So To go to bed. I don't know what time it is. I think it's 2 a.m. But yeah. I'm about to go to bed though because my mom will be here. We're going to a cafe tomorrow, so I'm gonna film a little bit. I'll actually remember. I'll film a little bit while at the cafe, but I have made some progress on this. I forgot that I had to do a thumbnail for a video going up on this channel. So that took a little bit of my time, and then I got a little bit distracted by my phone. But I have read 14 pages of it. This is weird. Like, I don't know how to, like, I don't know. This is probably one of the weirdest books I have ever read. I feel like I can actually say for sure that it is. It's the weirdest book I've read. My picture behind you is fallen down. But I'm not really sure what's going on. It's funny. It's whack. Like, weird stuff is happening in this book. Like, I don't know. I have no idea what's going on. I'm still kind of entertained for now, but if I don't start figuring out what's going on at some point, I think I'm going to be annoyed with it. I'm not going to lie. The girls are just so weird. Like, I feel like that's the best way to describe this book. It's strange. I don't know. It's very, very strange. So, funny though. Yeah, wicked satire. That's definitely feels like it. Hilarious, hallucinogenic, thank you, freakery. That also fits very well. It's so strange. The dark side of female friendship. I mean, I guess. Anyway, this is a very strange experience. Definitely gonna continue for now, but I'm confused. I'm just confused. I don't know what's going on. The bunnies are so strange. Everything that's going on in this one is strange. I just got past, if you've read it, I just got past the scene where they have boys visiting. At least like the first scene where they have boys visiting. I don't know if there'll be a second one. So like that's what my last chapter was, and I'm like, the heck? So anyway, I hope you can't, yeah, you can see it, okay. There's like underwear and stuff lying here. We're just gonna ignore it. I'm gonna fix that before I go to bed. But continuing that tomorrow, definitely gonna read Midnight Library tomorrow, and then hopefully get some of Malice as well, but we'll see about that one because I'm a little bit short on time, I'm not gonna lie. But I've now decided dragging this out until Monday. So it's not like a readathon, it's more like let's read books that are a little bit outside of my comfort zone, because this one and Midnight Library definitely are. So I think that's where we're at right now, but I'm gonna go to bed though. I feel slightly delusional, slightly delirious, and I need to sleep. So yes, a whole day tomorrow of just reading though. Very well, I have to do a voiceover for the other channel, but other than that, we're just reading. Very excited. Exhausted at this point. I definitely don't think that Bunny is a very readathon friendly book. It's currently almost 7 p.m. so it's taken most of the day to finish the book. I will say though, my mom and I also went around from shop to shop, so a couple of hours, you know, was spent doing that. But like, this is a tough one to get through a little bit because there's so much going on and there's so much thinking required, because a lot of it is like you're literally just left with like, I want to say like for 60% of the book, after finishing a chapter, I was just sitting there like, what the heck is going on? Like, what is happening? This is so weird. A lot of like what the F moments, you know? I think I want to settle on like 3.5 to 4 stars because I still think it was good. I could see why this wouldn't be for everyone though. I could see why it would be super confusing, and it definitely, there's a lot to think about and process after you finish the book. It raises a lot of questions like like what the heck? But I would say overall it's about loneliness and how you tackle that as someone who might see themselves as a bit of an outsider. So, and also about girls that are just super weird. I don't know. That whole thing was very strange. There's a lot. I need to process. Like, I don't think I can actually give you a full-on review right now. I need to process this and think about it for a little bit. This was a lot and definitely not good readathon material. This is not a book you should finish in one day. Like, I don't think so. So I'm exhausted at this point. I'm not gonna lie. I think I don't want to start Midnight Library because I just want to read something with a plot that is filled with action that won't make me think too much. Like, I just want something very easily digestible, you know? Like, that's what I need right now. I think at parts, after like 120 pages, I was like, okay, I need a break. And then I was so close to putting it down when I had 100 pages left because I really just need to read something that is just a little bit easier on my mind. So yeah, I don't think Midnight Library is going to be the next pick. I think I'm gonna go with Malice. I just need something a little bit easier for me. But yeah, I did enjoy this. So weird though, like so strange. So like, this felt like a fever dream. I also took a picture and posted it on Instagram and said the same. It feels like a fever dream, but like, it's still good, you know? Like, I don't, it's a difficult one. Anyway, I'm really satisfied with the pink and yellow tabs, by the way. I put down the book in front of my mom and was like, do you see what I'm doing? And she's like, yeah, I see what you're doing. She's like, I see there's a theme. Yeah, I'm very satisfied with the pink and the yellow tabs. So it looks nice with the book itself, but I'm exhausted. So for the next little while, I do have to do some work. But then after that, we're starting Malice, which is right here. So as for the synopsis, I will say this is like 450 pages, so like a bit of a thick one, but it's the secondary pick for the book club. So like, I promised to include it in the readathon. So I'm gonna do it, stick to my promises. But there's a tab stuck on it. Okay. But it says, once upon a time, a wicked fairy cursed a line of princesses to die. You've heard this before, haven't you? The handsome prince, true love's kiss. Utter nonsense. No one in Briar cares what happens to our princess. I thought I didn't either, and then I met her. Princess Aurora, last heir to the throne, the future queen her real needs. One who isn't bothered that I am the dark grace, aboard for the mysterious dark magic that runs in my veins. I want to help her, but with less than a year before the curse kills her, any future I might imagine for us is quickly disappearing, and she can't stand to kiss yet another idiotic prince. After all, we all know how the story ends. Aurora is the beautiful princess, and I am the villain. So, well, that's interesting. Okay, so we're gonna go into this one. I have the sun shining in my face. It's like reflecting off of windows. Anyways, we're gonna go into this one, have some fun with it, see how much I manage to read the rest of the day, and hopefully it'll be a little bit lighter. Like, I feel my head is like, I'm done. I'm just done. I don't know. I'm done. My head is just done, you know? Yeah. So this is up next. Here's the deal. I have not read as much of Malice as I thought I was going to, because honestly, this is like, it's not bad. It's not that. I just need something a little bit more fast-paced. So this is supposedly YA, but it's got a lot of world building, which means that it's just a little bit slower paced than what I need right now. So I am gonna bring this with me on the ferry tomorrow and on the bus to Copenhagen. So we'll see if I manage to read any of it. I'm on page 88, so I probably can't read this before the trip is over. Just want to say, because it's like a 3-hour trip, but I'm driving home, so I won't have the 3-hour trip home to read as well. So I don't know about that. It's just, I thought it was gonna be a little bit faster paced, but there's like a lot of world building, a lot of info dumping at the start of it, I feel. So I was actually getting a little bit frustrated because of it, but we've gotten to a point in it now where it's starting to pick up. There's a little bit more going on with the plot. It's not just like a lot of world building facts thrown in your face. So we'll see, but it's a little bit slower than I want it to be. So I'm kind of like, I just need something a little bit more fast-paced. So I thought that as someone who doesn't read a lot of mystery, a lot of, what are they called? Like thrillers, crime novels. I don't really do that. But since we're already kind of like venturing outside of my comfort zone with books, because Bunny, definitely out of my comfort zone, I decided to go on Kindle Unlimited and see which book is their most popular mystery, thriller, whatever situation, like whatever genre right now. And so I can't remember the author's name, but it's called The Housemaid. So I started that. I'm only on page 30, but it's like 300 total, so I should be able to finish that tomorrow on the bus / ferry / when I'm home again, depending on how quick I can read, because I also have to get up in 7 hours, so I need to go to bed. That's the plan right now. I'm gonna bring both my iPad, but also my Malice, my book, yes, and I'm gonna let fate decide tomorrow, essentially. Probably won't film tomorrow just because I'll be on a ferry and on a bus, and then I'll be with family, and then I'm driving. I don't want to film when I'm driving. Also, I might actually listen to The Paris Apartment when I'm driving by Lucy Foley. I'm pointing up because I'm hoping that I'll place a picture up there. I've been trying to listen to audiobooks, just haven't had a lot of time for it these past couple of days, but been trying to do better at listening to audiobooks, so I'm currently listening to that one. I think I'm like 2 hours into it or something like that, so I can get like at least 3 hours, and then it's played on 1.5 speed, so how much would that be? 4.5 hours? I don't know, math. It's like 20 to 1. I need to sleep. Okay, so that's the plan. But I'll keep you updated, or I won't keep you updated tomorrow. I will come back with an update on Monday. So yes, for now, I gotta go to bed. So I would say it's been a relaxing weekend, but I'm not really sure that it has been. It's been fun though. It's been fun. I'll see you guys on Monday. So it's Monday, isn't it? I think it's Monday. It's Monday. Do you want to see something funny? So I ordered food because I don't have any, and today is what we call a holy day. So I don't know what the right word for it is in English, but it's a day off, essentially. Like a religious day of some kind. I don't know. No disrespect to you religious people out there, but I don't know what the name for it is. Anyway, and I don't really keep track of like, I just know that it's a day off. See, I'm also self-employed, so it's not a day off for me. You see why I'm just not, like, I'm not up to date. It's my bad. But I ordered food. It came in a huge bag. Like, I am not by any means a small person, so this is huge. However, that is literally all that's in it. Do they not have smaller bags? Yeah, so we're having salad today. I got this with a couple of friends a while ago, and it was so good. So Just wanted to update you that it's Monday and I can't open my box. Also, I have a reading update because I finished The Housemaid. So we're going to talk a little bit about that a little bit later though, because I have a lot to do still. So, but do have that coming. So just in a few hours. Yes. So the deal is that I'm falling over my feet. That's fine. Pretend that didn't happen. But today I am editing 2 vlogs. So for Two to Sworn for the book club, and then I'm editing not this vlog, but the one before that. So I don't usually do like work updates per se, because frankly I think it's boring. I think like editing talk and stuff like that, you don't need to know, you know, like you don't need to see me sit here at a computer doing my editing. But I am editing so much and having the worst technical difficulties because Premiere Pro does not want to generate my audio file or my peak files properly, and it's a whole thing. So that's what today's essentially about. And also, I still have like half a house to build in The Sims, and then the other half will be built tomorrow. But after that, Wednesday is just gonna be packing. So like, am I stressed? Yes, most definitely. I never actually got to read The Midnight Library, so I'm thinking we're gonna pick that up tonight before the day is over. You know, that's what I think I'm gonna do. Now though, food. This is like pasta mixed with beans and broccoli and red pesto, I think. And there are these beans. Can't remember what they're called. They're green. There's corn in it and chicken and also carrots. And it's actually cheaper to order this than make it yourself at home. What's wrong? What's up with the food prices? Hello. Single person living in Denmark is very expensive. So I'm gonna enjoy my food though. And I'll give you guys a reading update a little bit later. I spilled something on my mattress, and so I tried to dry it with my hair, my blow dryer, and I accidentally burned part of my mattress. So now it smells like burnt mattress in my bedroom. Yes. That's my evening. I ended up not reading The Midnight Library, but instead I started Attack on Titan, which is a manga. So that's where I'm going with that. So I'll pack down The Midnight Library tomorrow anyway, and then because I'm bringing this like for easy access to books with me during the whole moving and packing thing. So it'll be a little bit easier to just read books off of this. So there's 8 volumes of Attack on Titan on Kindle Unlimited right now. So that'll keep me occupied for at least a while. Also, the next couple of days are going to be basically just moving. But I quickly wanted to talk about The Housemaid. Yes, The Housemaid, before going to bed. Essentially, in short, without spoiling anything and mentioning no plot twists whatsoever, The Housemaid is about a girl who got out of prison who is looking for a job because she's living in her car and she got fired from her previous one. So she's like, she doesn't have any income or anything, so she's a little bit desperate. And so she's offered this job by a woman who has a child and a husband. So she has to be her maid in this like big fancy house, and she gets to live there as well, and it has a nice and stuff. But when she starts to work there, things are strange because the woman just basically like does a 180 and turns into this crazy lady. So and then stuff. Yes. That's all I can say, I think. That's all I want to say. There's also a gardener who's Italian. That is literally all I'm gonna give you. It was fun though. Like, surprisingly fun, very bingeable, very easy to read as well. Couple of plot twists here and there. I didn't really think about any of the plot twists, so like I wasn't trying to predict where the story was going, so I didn't actually predict anything. So the plot twists were nice. It was nice not really figuring out where the story was gonna go. So I really enjoyed it. It was a lot of fun. Thought the humor was funny as well. Didn't really have any qualms with the writing whatsoever. Characters looked fun. I'm disturbed. But yeah. So that's basically that was my experience writing or reading a mystery. I don't do that a lot, just like contemporary mysteries. I don't read a lot of those. So it's been an entertaining couple of days with both that one, but also what was the other one I read? I'm still working my way through The Paris Apartment, which by the way I cannot really tell you what it's about other than a guy has gone missing from his apartment in Paris and people are looking for him. I don't know where I'm at. I don't know what's going. It's an audiobook. I'm very much not practiced in listening to audiobooks. So like, I can't remember where I'm at in the story whatsoever, but I'm like 3 hours in. I don't know what's going on whatsoever. It's fine. What else? What else did I read? What did I read before The Housemaid. Why can't I remember? It was literally like 2 days ago. There's so much going on right now. Alright, Bunny. I read Bunny. So, The Housemaid, Bunny, a little bit of The Paris Apartment, some Attack on Titan, which, by the way, is about humans are living behind this, like, huge wall because it's, like, far out in the future, like 2,000 years in the future, because the world has been overrun by titans. So, to keep themselves safe, they're staying behind this big wall. But then one day, a big titan knocks down the wall. So they're overrun and they have to, like, hide more deeper into this fortress they've built. It's a thing. So that, and then Until I Get You. It's been a good couple of days, I think. It hasn't really been a readathon because I've been doing other stuff, but we'll get back to proper readathons. Hopefully, maybe not here in June, but maybe in July. I guess we'll see. But I hope you've enjoyed this vlog. I gotta finish it here because tomorrow starts the real moving. So tomorrow evening, I'm vlogging from tomorrow in another vlog, but tomorrow evening, I think my office will actually, like, all the bookcases will be properly empty, which they're close to being right now, except for my special editions. So from tomorrow, they'll be just completely clear shelves, which is gonna be so weird. I don't know that I'm looking forward to it. I kind of got home yesterday after driving from Copenhagen, and I always get, like, very happy when I enter my office because it's like, it's my space, you know? It's cozy and it's filled with books and it makes me very happy. But I got home, like I would usually do, turned on the light and I just looked and I got little tiny bits, like my eyes teared up just a little bit because it just doesn't look like it used to. I don't know, it'll be fine. I'll have room for more books in the new apartment, so it's just that right now it doesn't look very cozy, it just looks kind of weird. Yeah, it's just this like middle stage in between packing and moving, so. But yeah, moving vlog from tomorrow, and then another moving vlog probably, and there'll be like an arranging my bookcases in the meantime as well, so lots of vlogs coming up on the channel. I hope you enjoyed this one though. If you want to check out any of the books that I've talked about in this video, they are linked in the description box. If you enjoyed the video, feel free to hit the thumbs up on it. And if you want to see more videos like this from me, but also other booktube videos, such as TBR videos and wrap-ups and whatever else we do here, I cannot remember anything right now. It's late. I need to sleep. But if you want to see more of those kinds of videos from me, definitely consider hitting the subscribe button. However, I'm gonna leave you to it, and I'm gonna go pass out. Right here, lie down and pass out in my bed. So I hope you all enjoyed this video and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye!
Oh, you know you're beautiful, and it's like